Looking for a new cove. Kind of tired of the old ones. We tend to stay in the same coves. So we're gonna find a new one for tonight. We have company. But this is kind of cool. I don't think I remember ever coming back in here.
You see the boat far back in there?
Yeah.
You and I stayed back in there one time. That was, remember when we were sitting outside the boat, we saw the huge catfish swimming around the top?
Oh no.
That's where we were.
It wasn't a catfish. It was an alligator gar.
I don't remember. Maybe it was an alligator. I'm just saying it was a big old friggin' fish. A bunch of them, and we were back there. That was a long time ago.
This little island reminds me a lot of Goose Island, except it's just not as high up. Like Goose Island is kind of higher up and it has a cliff. It's really pretty back in here.
My only concern back in here is it's not very sheltered.
No, not at all. And it looks like we may have some storms this evening, so if we did stay back in here, you'd have to spider off on the beach. Oh, that's really cute right there. Look at that little beach.
Yeah, but that's going to be very...
That's really pretty.
The wake from boats is going to be a problem there. Maybe around the other side of that tree.
Yeah.
If there's anywhere, but I really don't want to do that.
That looks like a little tropical island. That's cute.
I'd rather go further back.
Well,
We'll look at it.
we could just anchor right here. Those are pontoons, so you know they're not going to stay. Well, one of them just left.
Yeah, he left. I think the one further back in is that's where we want to go.
Oh,
I really don't think
look at that.
any storms bad enough to really hurt anyone tonight.
Yeah.
That's
That is a pretty little beach. Look at that,
I
guys.
saw a turtle poke his head up.
Look at that little beach. That's like a hidden little gem. I love going in a new cove. This one is full of little beaches. Like, look at all those little beaches.
Might be good for the spider webbing off if that's what we want to do. I really would rather anchor out tonight because we don't have strawberry area.
Right.
You see that guy right there? He's got the spot I think we want. We can anchor over here for now. But even that one over there is pretty open to the thunderstorms.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to be more sheltered right here.
We're not going to be sheltered. That's all pretty open too. But if you want to, do you want to beach it? We got a whole day, so we might ought to beach it just because we got the whole day.
I'm not going to go on the back and forth with you. I don't care what you do. If you want to anchor right here and then move later, then I'm fine with that. But if you don't think we're going to end up staying in this cove at all because of shelter, then let's just go.
Well, I think
let's just go over to cemetery.
Well, I think you can go further than him.
No, you can't. I see the end.
Yeah, that goes pretty deep back in there. I just don't want to go right by somebody. Let me look and make sure I'm right. That cove goes way back in there. Like when we stayed in it that time, we didn't stay there. We stayed much further back in.
Look at that little beach.
Yeah, see, look. Look on the map. Or here, I'll show you on this map. Look. There we go. Let's see, that's a little river. That's the wrong side. Let me go to the other side. Yes,
I think it's time for a new map.
Oldie but goodie. Alright. Okay. Look. That's why I couldn't understand it. Alright. It's that cove. See how deep it goes back in there? He's like sitting right there. That cove goes way back in there.
Point to it again?
This one here.
Okay.
We're like right here. He's like right at the mouth of that cove. Kind of taking it up. But when we stayed in at that time, we were way back in there.
Yeah.
But the thing is if I tie off, I'm tying off for the night. I'm not going again. Let's just tie off. We'll tie off. I mean, why have a beachable boat if you can't beach it? We'll just tie off.
And folks, this is what we go through every time we come out. To beach it or to not beach it. To anchor it or to not anchor it. Which cove are we going to go in? Which cove are we not going to go in? It's like a 2-hour process.
Blah, blah,
So we're going to stay at this one.
Now I know if any storms come through, we'll be tied off so we'll be safe, but if you get hairy, we're way out in the open.
Well, you know what else I love about the spot? No trees. Do you remember that one time
you only think
that
was clouds.
there's no trees right here?
Right now, like in this,
Literally, one time we were out here and I was like, all right, let's beach off, or, you know, like, let's beach it right here and tie off. And Michael said, no, we're going to go on the opposite one, right? It's always the opposite of whatever I say. However, this time, tornadoes didn't touch down, but they did go pretty near us, and a tree ended up falling on the exact beach that I wanted to tie off at. And so ever since then, Michael is like, no, you need to listen to me. I'm always right. So that's why we bicker about where we're gonna stay, apparently. So gotta love being married.
get ready to.
You get ready to.
Well, you gotta put the phone down because you're gonna have to come.
I don't have to put the phone down. I can motor, and I'm a multitasker.
Come motor us in.
All right, I'm gonna come motor us in.